I really like everything here.
You get challenged in every course, even if it's your strongest or your weakest. They take everything to the next level.
I just enjoy my teachers so much, and they have their differences, and they bring out different parts of me in their different classes.
What most strikes me about Groton students is how serious they are about their academics and how much they love this place and care very much about it.
You can't really specialize in one particular area. You really have to extend yourself into a lot of areas of school life.
It's not just in the classroom, it's outside the classroom. We're spending time with your teachers, you're spending time with your peers all day. It's wonderful.
I'd have to say the one class that really gets me going in the morning is my Court and the Constitution class. We talk about things that are very relevant to today's society. For instance, today we talked about the Rodriguez versus San Antonio School District case, which was a case determining whether education is a fundamental right in our society. So just things like that really get you engaged with your classmates.
It's a recasting of a Jewish festival.
In the sacred text because we have here, we not only cover Christianity, but also Hinduism and Buddhism, Confucianism and Taoism and Islam. That's something you want to have as a good world citizen.
I think the variety of classes kind of stands out, and the requirements that Groton has for us.
From the Greek, allies. Good.
My favorite class is Latin, and it's a 2-year requirement, and I don't think I would have taken or even looked at Latin if it hadn't been required for me. It's kind of like uncovering a secret code in class.
This year I'm taking advanced math topics, which is more of an elective. We don't have a set curriculum, and I think that's really exciting because, you know, we only have like 5 people in my class, and we get to kind of decide what we want to do. We have like the tools to learn it now, so now we get to explore.
Par exemple, des yeux qui se promènent,
French has always been a passion of mine, and it's just, my passion has grown since I came to Groton. The small size helps you build relationships with your teachers, which I've really enjoyed.
Because the CEO of Lehman Brothers didn't either, and that was his business.
I think teachers are always the kids who didn't want to give up going to school, and so they are all people with a commitment to their particular subject matter, and I think that's probably the common denominator, is that we're people who are excited about the subjects we teach. Sometimes people ask, well, don't you get bored teaching American history year after year? And my answer is no more than you would get bored playing basketball game after game after game, because each class is always different.
There's something very special about the students here. Part of it is that they're very committed to their work, they have a passion for learning, and I think part of it also is getting to know them, getting to get close to them. I think that makes it very special.
I find that the faculty to student relationships are unbelievable.
It was just a new thought to think that you could be so close to faculty members. Like Mr. Borg and I are really close.
Jane's someone who definitely stands out as a student who has come here and just from the beginning always tried her best.
I think we're alike in a lot of ways. I think we are both like really academically driven, but at the same time we have this love of music that really drives us.
My math teacher is Hoyt Taylor. He's also my squash coach, and I've gotten to know him through math, obviously. He is enthusiastic about math, which helps rub off on the class. Then once the winter came around, got down to the courts with him.
So you can hit them higher, so you can take them out of the air.
I mean, these kids are such interesting kids. They care about how they live their lives, and having them on the athletic field or the courts that I have them is at least as important as having them in the classroom. It's a chance to actually touch kids' lives in more ways than just trying to teach them about logarithms in the classroom.
Oh, wow!
The thing I love most about Groton are my friends. While some of them might be from places like Hong Kong or Korea or from Oregon, we all have things in common, even though we're such vastly different people. Every single day I'm learning from my friends.
So they go in.
Our students are remarkably talented, and I think any teacher who's uncomfortable with the idea that they're teaching students who are smarter than they are is not going to be comfortable at Groton for very long.
Here you definitely feel like there's other people you can learn a lot from. You're not the only smart kid in the room. My motivation comes from the students around me, because they're all striving to be the best that they can be, and you don't have to hide like your drive. You want to compete. It's a healthy competition.
You have teachers who are professionals. You have teachers who are well accomplished in their field. that motivate students to achieve at even higher levels.
The challenge is awesome, actually. I kind of glided through public school. It wasn't too difficult, but here you're pushed and everyone pushes each other.
Groton definitely pushed me to step out of my comfort zone, and I'm really glad for it because now that I've had all these leadership opportunities, now I feel like I can take on that role as I move on.
Being at Groton, I definitely see how classes here can help me get to where I want to be.
I have never gone a week in Groton without just being amazed at one moment or another by the genius of the kids around me.